Hey everybody, we're gonna do a video today of our kind of a opening of the garden in a way. We've gotten a ton of rain tonight, which will help a lot. Our area of the world is on a drought sort of situation, burn bans and such. But even after all our storms, guess what's still standing? Woohoo! And I'm gonna kind of walk around. We got Romeo and Juliet already starting their new life. Already sitting out the buds. Let me get over here and get the other set. As you can see, we have new buds. They're not quite as far out as our other tree right here, but hey, we're trying. Alright, last winter we had our herb garden over here, and I'm not sure what we're putting in it. We have our seeds. We're trying to get ready. We tried something different this winter, putting black bags over the boxes and putting heavy weights, which was, bottles of water. It was like leftover water. It wasn't, anything bad. But anyways, we put that over there, and let's see. It's supposed to help stop other things from coming up. Now this has gotten pretty torn up because it didn't stay on real well. So you can kind of see. But it kind of kept that out there. This is some of the leftover stuff from basil and other things that were full. Yeah, so that one worked okay. We had a ton of tomatoes in this box, and like I said, it stayed pretty well. We're gonna come and tear all this stuff out and here pretty soon when we get a little bit warmer. We had some really weird winter days that came through and decided, hey, it's almost spring, so we'll be 80 today. Which I'm sure is what freaked out all the trees and said, hey, we should bloom now, or send out our stuff. So here's all of our little hold downs. And I think it worked pretty well. We're going to have weeds around the edges and grass like always. Like this one here, the grass is already coming up. Oh well, forever pulling grass, but maybe we won't have it all on the inside too. Now this is our asparagus, and we were told, and basically it was, told to us that we needed to cover it in straw. So we did. Now, technically, we're supposed to be able to start pulling it off and seeing what we're getting. I think I still need to cut some down, but hopefully we won't have quite the weeds that we had. It's supposed to still take a couple of years to get asparagus to start producing. So here's hoping. This is kind of hard to do one-handed, but hey, we're trying here, right? Like I said, we'll be getting the weeds out for sure. We had a bunch of those, what do you call them? Climbing vine weeds that went like crazy. And basically, as you can see here, nothing's coming up just yet. And we don't have a bunch of weeds there, which is good. So I'll have to get on this some more. Get this out of here. Get the, looks like moss. If you can see, it looks kind of like moss. It's kind of funny. You get a whole thing of straw, and basically this is what you do with it. I will put all of this oh, excuse me, over here in that big pile over there, because when we get dirt, we're gonna put it out there from the composter. We get like a couple of truckfuls of dirt, and then we can share it with everything else. And so that'll be good. And let's check the other trees real quick. See how we're doing. Alright, looks like Figgy is doing fine. She had a couple of little figs from last year. We'll just take those off. I wonder what that was. Okay. But we'll start undoing these and start getting fertilizer to them. We haven't fertilized our trees well enough, our fruit trees, and so that basically causes them not to fruit much. So now we're gonna fertilize the heck out of them, and hopefully they'll come up. And the persimmons trees, I think they're going to be late goers, pretty much, like always. They're one of the last ones to come up. Let's pull this out from there. Did pretty good not having a bunch of icky stuff under there. Alright. And it looks like Mr. Pear Tree is doing really well. He's coming out with a few. Let's see. He busting out. Busting out already. And he's gotten bigger. Way up there. And the other persimmon tree it got bigger last year for sure. It grew a bunch. But now we gotta uncover his little area here so that we can get him some good what do you call it, fertilizer. Because, you know, like I said, if we don't give them good food, they're not going to go do anything. All right. Now, of course, all of these trees are not what we want. They are troublesome, and I have to cut them down multiple times during the year. And all right, Stick, Mr. Fabulous, as you can tell, is busting out. All right, our fabulous Mr. Stick. He didn't get a bunch of straw, but anyways, this is our soon to be picked up garden area starting out. We got seeds all picked out that we're gonna do, and I can't wait. We got this new greenhouse just so that we can start the seeds and have them properly going, so we don't get a bunch of gangly ones that don't want to come up. But I am really happy. We're going to have some of the bucket plants as well. And I'm not sure what we're going to put in the bucket plants, but we'll figure it out. Alright guys, appreciate you a bunch. Thanks for coming with me on our little journey with our trees and asparagus and all of our boxes. And I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll check with you later. Bye.